The streets will never make you grow. It's not a seed, it's a gutter. There's no happy endings in this life. So this is my message to you. The streets will never love you back.
Hey guys, well, I got another Lewisburg story for you. Now, I said I was going to do a 10-part series on the Lewisburg, so I did 5 parts so far. Now I'm going to give you part number 6. Now, my time in Lewisburg was very educational, so to speak. You know, I learned about the prison system. I learned about federal law, 848, drug kingpin, 924Cs, gun charges, bank robberies, everything. I mingled with murderers, drug dealers, drug addicts, any class of people you could think of is in prison, okay? And a lot of them are good people, and a lot of them are garbage cans, straight up. Now, in prison, there's one thing you don't want to do. You don't want to violate anyone's privacy and space. So if you're living with somebody, what you want to do is you want to give them time. For example, if you're selling with someone and that person comes in, when he comes in, you step out. When you come in, he steps out. Everyone gets an hour to the cell. You know, you take a shower, you want to come in, you got to powder your balls, you got to, clean up. Sometimes you got to cut your nails, maybe, you want to pull some hairs out of your ears, stuff like that. And this is what people do. You groom yourself, you take care of yourself, you go for a run. And the summertime is really tough because that's the time when the cold weather comes. So if you're doing time in prison in the summertime, you're definitely going to know the difference between the winter and the summer. The summertime is when people get hurt, people get stabbed up, people get killed. Because if you're standing on line and say, for example, you step on someone's toes by accident, you better say right away, excuse me, and I'm sorry, I apologize. Because being a man is what it's all about, being inside prison. So, look, there's so many times I walked out of my cell onto the hallway, down to the red top, out to the yard. Not many people I saw get stabbed, but I just kept on walking and mind my business. That's what you do in prison. You learn how to mind your business and you get into a program and you learn to mingle with the real people, good people, because you do have a lot of garbage cans and people could take you down. A lot of people inside prison, what they do is they do drugs. Me personally, I never touched a drug inside prison ever. Okay. I was always afraid. Never even took a pill before. But there's a lot of guys that go inside prison, even wise guys. And what they do is right away, they're on the medication line. I seen it before. And I can mention a lot of guys that take medicine. One of them was the guy, Richie Cantarella. When I was with him in one of the units, that guy was crying all day long. Kidding me? This guy had $30 million. This guy had parking lots, all kinds of things. And he was crying. These wise guys aren't as tough as you think they are. You take them out of their environment, they really are nobodies. You take the respect from them, they're nobodies. Another guy that I seen crying when he took a pinch, the guy Joe Flowers. The guy Joe Flowers was a captain in the Lucchese crime family. As soon as he took a pinch, that's it. He cried all day long. You have a lot of crybabies in jail. And then some guys don't even want to take a plea. Say, for example, Richie Palarulo. I was with him in 93. He was a captain in the Lucchese family. Everyone wanted to take a plea except Richie. And Richie was a tough guy. He was from Brooklyn. He wore a toupee, had a beautiful girlfriend, and he didn't want to depart with his girl. And this is the reason why he went to trial. He thought he could beat trial and end up going straight home. It don't work that way. When you're in the gutter and in the street, eventually you have to pay a price, 100%. So, these guys, some of them, aren't in reality, but a lot of them are. A lot of them do take pleas, and they know, you know what, you got me, okay, let me take a plea deal and let me cop out. Some people go to trial and it's lights out. That street life is very scary. But Lewisburg, I learned a lot. I learned that a lot of gangs, what they do is they give initiations. Any gang member that comes into a gang, there's initiation, whether they got to get beat down, whether they got to walk up to somebody and stab them. There's always initiation to joining a gang. And that initiation, it depends on the group you join, whether it's the Crips, the Bloods, the Latin Kings, the Yetes, the AMMs. They all have some kind of initiation. But sitting in prison, I'll tell you, is very scary. You're sitting in a prison cell and you have a lot of time to think about your mistakes that you committed in your life. And I made a lot of bad choices in my life. And looking back, when I was sitting in Lewisburg, I was thinking about all the friends I lost. John Polio in 1988, Georgie Adamo, 1991, Chestnut, Paulie G, John Padone, Richie Keenan. I mean, all these people just passed away, were murdered. Michael Marola. And I said to myself, I said, you know what? I said, I don't want to spend the rest of my life over here. I saw all these older guys. Some guy, Tommy Carina, he was an old man. He was a bank robber. Had 34 years in prison. I used to walk when I'm on the track. He would tell me stories. Old man Lou Gatto, he just got life in jail. I would walk with him, and he would tell me stories. He would say, Jimmy, go home, make babies, get married, forget about this life. But these guys didn't realize that I was already stuck in that life. I had a couple murders on me. I had a couple bank robberies on me. And, they just killed Paulie G. And sooner or later, listen, someone was going to cooperate. Whether it was Mike Yamini, Dean Benicillo, whoever it was, someone was going to cooperate. And I made the best decision on my side to say, you know what, listen, this is over. And I never want to see prison again. So that's what I do. I walk a straight line. I tell my stories. I take care of my family, take care of myself. And hopefully a lot of good things are to come. But listen, I hope you enjoyed this short Lewisburg story. And listen, I'll see you on the next one. I love you guys. Thank you all for the support. And like I said, you know what? I have some merchandise. I have some cups. I have hats. I'm making some hoodies. I got some new logos that are going out. And you're really going to like them. Now, anyone who joins my Patreon channel, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give them a Christmas gift, okay? If you're in New York City, I will hand it to you. If you're in another state, what I'll do is I'll send it to you. For me to send it to you, it's going to cost me $15, okay? And I'm willing to pay the $15 as long as you join my Patreon channel. I got a website coming out. You're really going to enjoy the website. Once it comes out, you're going to be able to contact me, socialize with me, and also make appointments for me to take you on a couple mob tours. It's going to be interesting. You're going to like it. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. Again, like I said, I'll see you all on my next video. Everyone, listen, have a great day. And be safe out there. Give your life to God. Be kind to others. And always do the right thing. You know what? Have integrity. Okay? Do the right thing when people aren't watching. I love you guys. And thank you so much for the support. I'll see you all soon. Bye, guys. Bye.
21.
The streets will never love you back.